Welcome to the Good Girl Box. The human attraction to authority is a paradox. We crave freedom, yet readily submit to control. Why? This question has haunted thinkers for centuries. Why do we surrender to dictators and demagogues, even when their rule brings suffering? The answer lies not in strength, but in the vulnerabilities of the human psyche. Authoritarianism operates on a potent cocktail: fear, obedience, and social conditioning. Like a virus, it infects minds, exploiting our deepest insecurities. We are drawn to the illusion of order, the promise of safety, especially when faced with chaos and uncertainty. But this seductive bargain comes at a steep price: the sacrifice of individual liberty. This essay delves into the psychological underpinnings of authoritarianism. We will explore the factors that make individuals susceptible to control and the mechanisms by which obedience is cultivated and enforced. By understanding these dynamics, we can better equip ourselves to resist manipulation and safeguard the hard-won freedoms that authoritarianism seeks to dismantle. Times of crisis are fertile ground for authoritarianism. When the world feels like it's falling apart, people crave stability, security, and a sense of control. Authoritarian leaders, with their promises of quick fixes and decisive action, exploit these anxieties, positioning themselves as saviors. They offer simple solutions to complex problems, often scapegoating outside groups or internal enemies to consolidate their power. Fearful and desperate, people cling to these narratives, seeking refuge in the perceived strength and certainty of the authoritarian figure. The leader becomes a bulwark against the storm, a protector in a world gone mad. However, this sense of security is illusory. Authoritarian leaders rarely deliver on their promises. Instead, they often exacerbate existing problems and create new ones, all while tightening their grip on power. But by then, the seeds of fear and obedience have been sown, making it difficult for people to see the leader for what they truly are: not a savior, but a manipulator. Fear is the lifeblood of authoritarianism. It is a powerful motivator, capable of overriding reason and silencing dissent. Authoritarian leaders understand this implicitly, using propaganda, threats, and violence to cultivate a climate of fear and intimidation. When people are afraid, they are more likely to conform and obey, even if it means acting against their own values or interests. Fear shuts down critical thinking, making individuals more susceptible to manipulation and control. The message is clear: step out of line, and there will be consequences. Obedience then becomes a survival mechanism. By complying with the demands of the authoritarian regime, individuals hope to avoid punishment and maintain a semblance of safety. This fear-driven obedience creates a chilling effect on society, stifling dissent and creating a culture of silence. Human beings are social creatures, hardwired to seek belonging and acceptance. This innate desire for conformity can be exploited by authoritarian regimes to enforce obedience and silence dissent. When everyone around you is praising the leader and echoing the party line, it takes tremendous courage to speak out. Social pressure is a powerful force. Dissenters risk ostracism, ridicule, and even violence. The fear of standing out, of being labeled a traitor or an enemy of the people, can be enough to silence even the most principled individuals. This is how social conditioning works. It gradually erodes our capacity for independent thought and action, making us more likely to conform to the dictates of the group, even when those dictates are harmful or wrong. Moreover, authoritarian regimes are adept at creating an illusion of consensus. Through propaganda and control of information, they create the impression that everyone supports the regime, making it even harder for individuals to recognize and resist the manipulation they are being subjected to. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care